every minute of every day.
No turning back now, bro.
The Liverpool Women's Hospital is open for business.
Who's that? I'll go. Grab a delivery pack. Go.
This is the biggest maternity unit in Europe,
I'm trying to figure out which one's in labour.
where everyone is waiting
Don't put it on your head. I knew you were going to put it on your head.
for the final push.
I'm changing my mind now, you know, about having this baby.
Isn't it funny how you give names to things? I've heard it called the Flower, the Mary.
I used to call Mary Puppy.
Puppy?
Yeah.
Please, you're not saying the right thing right now, you knob.
Days here are measured in moments that last a lifetime.
A little bit more.
Come on, keep going.
I can't! Stop pushing me head! Keep it going.
Where new lives begin
Here she is, babe.
Look! Puppy, look!
and others change forever.
Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's class, isn't she?
Wow.
I was hoping that I saw you and started crying.
Sometimes you'll be on a train or a bus. You often look at other people and think, if only you knew what I'd saw today.
Oh my God.
Oh, I like her. True Scouser.
Hello. Yeah, you?
My dad taught me great timekeeping. Even as kids, we would never late for school. And I think that's just something maybe that's just stayed with me. I mean, I've been called a control freak before, but I just like to have good organisation in my life.
Delivery suite. Oh, Robbie, could you prescribe a Prostaset, please? A 2 milligram one? Oh, I'm going to examine her now. Are you going to do that now? Oh, thanks, Robbie. Bye.
It can be a little bit challenging for me as a midwife because labour is about as unpredictable as the weather. Nothing really runs on time.
A lady in MA, she doesn't feel contractions, and she literally just... She says she's coming with the first delivers in like 11 minutes and 20 minutes. I don't feel... She'll just get a little bit of pressure. Quite often ladies will ask, how long do you think this labour's going to last? What time do you think the baby will be born? And I often say to them, I haven't got a crystal ball.
Has she been on the mountain?
Yeah, she's been monitored, baby's fine. But it doesn't matter if your labour's 10 minutes long or 10 hours. That time is so precious. Try and cherish it for what it is, because at one point it will only be a memory.
I thought they were leaving.
No, in the park.
It's going to be a bit tight. If you want to get out first.
Yeah.
That red card's a bit close.
Yeah, shall I get the hospital bag out?
I'll get the hospital bag out.
Okay. I'll leave them starting.
All right.
I think Stephen and I are pretty much travelling at different speeds, even the way we talk. I'm a lot faster paced, he's a lot slower. I absolutely hate it when Stephen's driving. He goes far too slow. And he always lets everyone out, which is fine in some circumstances, but if you're trying to get somewhere and he's stopping every 2 minutes to let cars out of roads.
All I've done all morning is wait for you.
What?
That's bloody ages.
Sorry.
We have a terrible time leaving the house because we set a time to leave and I want to leave before that time, whereas the time we've set to leave, he adds half an hour to it and that's the time we actually leave.
Is delivery not the other way?
Look at the sign.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure delivery's down this way.
That's cool.
Do you know where you're going?
What's the delivery suite?
Just past those doors and on your right-hand side.
Ah. Thank you.
Where we were stood. Just outside.
Nice sense of direction.
For that half an hour, I'm stressing, going, we're going to be late. And he's like, oh no, we're on my schedule, we're fine. And I'm like...
Give him half an hour contingency time, so you don't have to rush to leave the house.
Hi, I'm here with Hayley Beasley.
Makes me sound important, doesn't it? Where do we go now?
I don't know.
Reception's that way.
When we became a couple at university, I was specialising in stage management and Stephen specialised in lighting design. He's a big manly man. He had long hair in a ponytail. And to me, he was just a young meatloaf.
Hi, Hayley. I'm Lauren.
Hiya.
You okay?
What's your name?
Stephen.
Stephen.
Hayley is the excitement and the enthusiasm and the childlike joy of everything.
We're just going back round to room 7. You probably passed it on your way through.
She's the creative aspect to my non-creative aspect.
How many weeks are you now?
I'm 33 plus 4 today.
Yeah.
So when did your waters go?
Friday the 28th. They were trying to get me to 34 weeks or as close as.
Did you get an induction booked?
Yeah,
Well, for
13th.
13th.
Yeah, but the doctor
Okay.
did say if it needs to be brought
Oh yeah,
forward.
we can bring it forward. We just wanted to know what slot you've been booked
She
into.
booked in at 8 p.m. Saturday.
8
Yeah.
p.m. 13th. Okay, pop back in a minute.
Well, I think we'll probably end up going home today. Although it's today the 10th.
Today is the 10th.
I don't mind her being born on the 10th.
I quite like the 11th. The 10th to the 11th I can work with.
I've got a bit of a thing about numbers. I kind of like them to be in order.
Yeah, 10th and 11th, okay. Not so sold on the 12th or 13th.
Stephen's birthday's on the 19th. We've got a gap on the 20th. Then mine and my son's are both on the 21st, and my older daughter's on the 22nd. So ideally, she'd be born on the 20th just to kind of complete the set.
It's just I'm thinking about my lottery numbers I have to change, and I don't want it to change a good number that I like to a rubbish number that I'm not so keen on, but I feel like I have to because I use the other kids' birthdays.
I'm fairly certain you can't dictate when the baby's born on how you feel your lottery numbers are going to work.
You still haven't had anything to eat, to my knowledge.
No.
That's not good. No, she hasn't, because she went from one delivery to another. And then...
Yeah, do you know what, Maureen? I'll bring me pineapple and I'll just go in and have a little bit of that.
So excited.
Hello, can I help you?
Hiya, Kate Williams.
Okay, look, do you want to come straight?
We met through friends of ours. His mate used to go out with my mate. That's how we got to know each other.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kate texted me when she was having a difficult time with her ex-partner, and she wanted to shoulder. There was cry on.
Is it meals hot in here?
And she asked me out.
Give me head. You feel hot on it?
No, you can tell.
What?
You got rosy cheeks. I'm blushing.
No, I'm not love.
Hello. Is it Kate?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Karen. Hiya.
Hi, Ben.
How are you?
Nervous. Nervous.
63rd baby, is it?
Yeah.
Do you have normal deliveries with the others?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Induction with any of
No.
them? No, is that why
That's
you're
why I'm
nervous?
nervous, yeah.
Right, okay.
It's baby number 3 for me, but it's our first baby together.
Right, can I just have a little feel?
Yep.
So what have you got a name for him?
Callum.
Oh, I've got a nephew, Callum. Okay, not too tight?
No, all right.
It's like a galloping horse.
I was quite young when I had my first. I was only I was 16 when I got pregnant, 17 when I had her. And that was like a massive shock, really, because I was only so young, but wouldn't change it for the world.
I'll sit there.
Why?
Because when your waters go, you get wet.
No, you were going to be on the bed.
What if I push this button on this bed?
Don't be pushing no button.
See if you go flying.
Through the wall.
Just pop that onto your tongue for me and close your mouth.
I've always said since the day I've met him, I wish I'd been with Peter from the start, because I would just have all these kids with him and we'd just been so happy together.
So how long have you been together then, if you've...
We've been together for about 7-8 years, haven't we? Been married here, we've just had our first anniversary.
Oh. So is this your first together?
Together, yeah. This
First
is our
one
first
together.
one.
She's got 2 girls, I've got 2 boys.
And this is
And
our first one together.
First one together.
Oh.
But you class all of them as your own anyway, don't
Yeah.
you? So.
This is our last, because I've got 2 boys from my previous.
Right, okay. So how old are they?
10 and 6. 10 and 7.
Oh.
12 and 7.
Yeah, same age as Ellie, so 12 and 7. My short-term memory now is really, really bad. He's rapping now, isn't he? When I was aged 22, then I had meningitis. Then I had meningococcal meningitis, more bacteria when I was in hospital. And then I had the encephalitis swelling on the brain. I was in intensive care for 6.5 months. I did technically die, but got back. I reckon in the next hour and a half, you'll be here. Or maybe less. I reckon you're about 7-8 centimetres now.
Are you a doctor now, are you?
That could be a profession. I had to learn to walk, I had to learn to go to the toilet. It's just like routine baby things. I didn't even know my name. Come on, little man. No. I had to be taught who I was. No. I've got no memories before that illness at all. My marriage broke down because I didn't know her. I didn't even know anyone of my family.
Thick and fast. Hurting underneath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter can't really remember anything from his 2 previous boys' births.
Did it feel a bit pushy then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how the next one goes.
There's a good chance I won't remember any parts of the birth.
I hope he does remember the birth of the baby.
Sometimes I do get frustrated with my illness, but you just gotta carry on with life.
Well done, Case. Girl.
There has been times when I've felt like really down and thought, you know, I feel like as if I'm on my own and stuff. But I know that Peter will be there to support me because he knows what to do when I get stressed out and worried about things.
Well done, Kate, doing fab.
Without Kate, I'd be really, really lost. She's my carer, she's my soulmate, she's my best friend, and now she's my wife.
Go on, you're doing great. I'm just going to bring this bed up in the air, Peter. Okay?
Yeah, go on.
Well done.
Peter always remembers who I am. He never forgets me. When he's talking to his mates and stuff, he always goes, "Oh, Kate, my wife," and stuff like that. So like, he's never forgot me. So I don't think he ever will forget me either.
Hello. Are we having a baby? Go on, Kate, give me a push down, darling. Go on. Good girl, well done. There you go, good girl. Well done. You are doing superb. Your baby boy's on his way. Good girl.
We take loads of pictures and videos and stuff so that he'll remember the birth of the baby.
Well done. When you get that next pain in your tummy, I want what you've been doing. Breathe on your gas, little push, okay? Okay, baby's head's half out. You're doing fantastic. Just bring your legs up a little bit more towards you. Relax on the bed. Use your gas then, Kate. Use your gas. And relax these legs now. You need to relax these legs. Good girl, that's it. Brilliant, Kate. Breathe on your gas. Breathe on your gas. Good girl. Keep breathing. Breathe. That's it. Good girl. Towards you. Kate, head down, okay? The hardest part. Alright, get ready to meet your little boy because that next pain. One big push, I'll help, and we'll bring Callum up to see you, okay?
Oh, what pain again?
Okay, big push down the leg. Big push.
Down here.
Darling, go.
15:45.
Mister. Well done, you. Superb, Joe.
No, you
well done. Oh, you've done so well. Hello, mister. This is Callum.
Hello, Callum.
Beautiful, well done. And that's how to give birth.
He's our first little boy together. I'm very excited. I'll try it out before it goes up.
Yeah. We're just there like that?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. He's beautiful. I think the baby being here will help Peter's memories. We're making new memories for the future.
What's up with the clock?
What we should probably do is take every single battery out
and put it all in at the same time.
Perfect time for a baby to be born is when the midwife's in the room.
It's probably 3 o'clock on a night shift, just because that's the time that you start to flag, and then the delivery's lovely, gives you some adrenaline.
Right.
You look really funny with all them. Like a mad clock woman.
If you're in the mood where you think, oh, I'd love to get a hat trick today, then as soon as you come onto your shift, it's nice to walk into a room and deliver a baby straight away.
I like early morning babies because everything's quiet at that time. The sun's just coming up and there's stillness everywhere because I feel like the world's standing to attention to the birth.
Around 4:30 in the afternoon, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because the baby's born, you can do all your notes, you can spend time with them, make them some tea and toast. Yeah, about 4:30.
They're all synchronised, batteries are checked.
Hiya, Lisa Costello.
Come on through.
Thank you.
Want to come through?
Yeah.
It's all getting a bit real now.
So what are you having?
A girl.
A girl?
Yeah, the third.
I've got 3 girls.
Yeah.
So you as hen-packed as my husband with all these women?
That's good, that, yeah.
It's really important for me to strive to do everything to the best of our ability. Everything does have to be as good as possible.
You know what you're doing an essay?
No, I'm about to do Mum and I'm doing Christy. It's very important.
Lisa's the driving force. I'm it can wait till tomorrow. She's it has to be done now.
You're going to be a good girl, baby. Ideally, I would like the cervix to be a little bit open, please. And then we can just get on with it. If we have to wait 12 hours, I shall not be very happy.
I can't lie in bed thinking, oh my God, there's loads of dishes to do, but lunch hasn't been done. The uniforms aren't sorted, they still need ironing. And still be like, yeah, I'll do them in the morning. Do you know, you'll have to have a tidy up in a bit though, because, well, to move on to when I've had the baby.
In a bit.
In a bit, yeah, like tomorrow or the next day.
It gets on my wick a bit, actually, sometimes, that she just can't relax. Even now, while she's pregnant, climbing up ladders to put light bulbs in, because I have not done it for 2 days. When she puts her mind to something, she'll make it happen.
Have a word with her if you like.
She doesn't listen to me anyway.
I've got a lot of strong women in my family, and they've made me think, you know, you can't sit around and mope. You have to get on with it. So there's no point making a great big fuss about it. My first labour, from my water's breaking to actually giving birth, was 6 hours. My second one was 4 hours. So, ideally, we'd like to go for 2 hours.
Rotate to dilate. That could even be classed as half a contraction.
If that doesn't happen, I'm going to be a bit miffed. And I will be getting grumpy. Come on, baby. You're coming down soon, whether you like it or not, so you might as well get on with it, wouldn't you, really?
If she wants a 2-hour labour, there's a good chance she'll get a 2-hour labour.
I've always said if I won the lottery, I would book £20,000 on like holiday.
I think you need to
don't tell anyone.
think about it.
Yeah, don't tell anyone that you've won it.
Would you quit work?
20 million.
Yeah. I'd do 1 day a week, maybe, or just go on the bank.
I'd do enough to keep my registration.
Yeah, I would.
I wouldn't want to waste all my hard work. What would be the first thing you'd buy if you won £20 million?
Mine would probably be a big giant bottle of Grey Goose or something.
Yeah, like bottom
Yeah.
Hi Hayley.
Hiya.
This is Lisa.
Hello.
She's senior registrar on today.
What I want to do is pop a drip in, just in case, because we need some bloods back.
I need a flannel on my head when I have needles.
Oh, don't worry, I'll tell you before I do it. I just want to get
with a damp flannel in her handbag.
Yeah.
Go wet it with cold water, please.
Whenever I was poorly, when I was younger, I always had a wet flannel on my head.
Yeah, I just want to get the veins
Yeah.
up.
Are you a
fainter?
I'm not a fainter. It's more an anxiety thing.
She works herself up,
Yeah.
then scares people by going pale and looking
Yeah.
dizzy.
Well, that's better.
Really look a picture of that on your head then, like that,
I
like a
know.
little doily or something on your head.
Yeah. Well, I dreamed about this kind of flannel, and I looked everywhere for one with stars on, different coloured stars, and I found it, and I was like, it's meant to be.
My mum must have just put it on my head whenever I was ill, just to bring my temperature down originally. But then it was probably taken on for all kinds of ailments.
I can't get through birth without a flannel on my head.
I do that if I don't feel
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
It works, yeah.
I know, it's weird.
Sharp scratch, okay?
Yeah.
You're fine.
You're doing really well.
It's like a bit of a security blanket because it is something that always happened in my childhood.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all done.
Good. I'm starting to come back in the room now, so it's okay.
My mum had cervical cancer and passed away when she was 36 years old. I was 9 and my little brother was 5 at the time.
Oh.
I knew my mum was sick and I got told when she wasn't gonna make it through.
Oh.
She was just very weak. She lost a lot of weight. She still had a sense of humour though. She still always put us first.
Oh.
Put the time machine on.
I can remember the date really clearly. She passed away on the 26th of November.
Oh my god. Oh.
Is that one starting?
Oh,
That
no,
was-
that's just me shaking. Oh.
Suddenly, I became different from everyone else I knew, pretty much. Because they all... Oh, God. They all had mums, and no one, because I had this thing happen that none of them have experienced.
There you go, my love.
It's just getting through this part. I don't remember it ever being this bad. Well, apart from with Quinn when I had the epidural.
Do you want to tie your hair back again?
Yeah, please.
I felt like I had a massive piece of me missing for a very long time. I felt like you could put your hand through my stomach and there'd be nothing there.
Well, do you know what, though? I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
To be on the monitor like this absolutely all day. This is kind of worse, because it's like happening but not happening.
I think I have high standards of myself and of my family because that's what I expect of them. And because I am a stay-at-home mom, that is my role.
Hello, it's me. It is your mother. Hi, have you had a good day? Yeah, did you hand your homework book in? Very good.
Originally, I trained to be a nursery nurse. Then I did family support work. But as much as you love the job and you love the children, once you have your own children, there's this little bit of guilt that kind of slips into your mind and you think, why am I going out looking after other people's children when my children need me?
Did you tell them you're having a baby today? Well, maybe not yet, but yeah, soon. There's no sign of her coming just yet. Okay, be a good girl. Love you the best in the world. Okay, bye. Bye.
Even if I'm in labour, there'll still be some subconscious in the back of my mind thinking, what have my other two children had for the tea? Or what time is it they should be going to bed? Because that's what I do.
Ted's sleeping in Katie's bed.
That's what I told you she'd said.
So Christy's going to have her work cut out. Hiya.
How are you feeling?
Just seems very odd to me to be like having contractions like this with no waters breaking or no show or no nothing. You just feel like you're not really getting anywhere, don't you?
I would probably, if it was okay with you, break your waters.
Right. Seems very scary having your waters broke.
Have you ever had them broke before?
No.
You said they went on their own.
Yeah, they went on their own.
You're trying a little bit of everything different this time, aren't you?
Yeah.
Lisa does have a vulnerable side to her, but it very rarely shows.
Should we crack on then?
Yeah, suppose so.
Do you want to get your armbands on?
It's not going to be that horrendous.
You never know. When things are taken out of her control, that's when you see the vulnerable side of Lisa. Maybe she's not doing it right. When in fact she is, it's just taking longer than what she wants.
Just stay nice and relaxed if you can, love.
I'll be there when she needs me to be there. I know when to step in, and I know when to step back, and just be there. It might just be a hug, it might just be a look, to say, like, you know, it's not as bad as you think it is. I think that's why we work.
Here we go. Yeah, it's definitely gone well.
Even though I like to think I'm a pretty strong person and I organise everything and I'm there for everybody, I know without his support it wouldn't be like that.
We await events now, don't we?
Yeah, we'll beat the time from last time.
So what was your first labour for?
6 hours.
6
and
hours.
Then the next one was 4 hours.
So what, we're going to go for 2 hours for this one?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
So we need a baby by 2. See you in a bit, love.
Okay.
All right.
Why are you doing that to my flannel? My flannel doesn't want that to happen. It doesn't want all that ice in the middle, it'll be too wet.
But all the water in this place is 40 odd degrees.
Okay.
So if it's too cold,
Yeah,
I can
or
take
we
it.
could just get another one of them and shove my flannel in.
Yes, I don't know where to get another jug for, and I'm not running around a hospital saying, do you have a jug for my wife's flannel?
Family's important to me. I want to create a wonderful childhood for my kids. I want it to be as magical as possible and for them to look back and think, yeah, I had a great time growing up.
You know what shocks me? The whole damn flannel thing isn't normal.
No, it isn't.
For me, it's always seemed quite normal.
I know.
And Stephen comes from a very united family, so he's got a massive belief in family because he comes from a great family.
I suppose 11 would go nice with 22.
What?
Because Quinn's on the 22nd, so 11 would be 2 1s. That could work, but knowing us, it'll come out, like, in about 3 days.
13th.
Yeah.
The date you don't want it to come out on.
That sounds about right, doesn't it?
When I was growing up, I enjoyed nothing more than spending time with both my dad and my granddad, no matter what they were doing. Whether it was helping my granddad with his budgies, or helping him in the garden, or helping my dad with, you know, whatever project he was doing at the time. Fixing on his van, fixing on his trailer, helping him fit out a caravan, whatever he was doing, it was always nice to be working with the family.
I don't even know why I let you take pictures, I just feel like a big fat blob anyway.
Well, smile.
Do you blink?
Yes, of course
I
you
always
did.
blink.
You do.
Oh, I didn't see that coming, did I?
I know, I was trying to surprise you so you wouldn't blink. It's the kind of relationship I want to have with my kids. I'd like to spend some time with them getting their first cars ready. You know, that they understand what they're doing, what they're driving. Even if they don't enjoy it at the time doing something with them, it's time spent together. So do you want us to wait?
Nah, you go home.
Still technically have time to pick the kids up.
Oh, okay.
If I had a time machine and I could go back and change a moment in my life, I think it wouldn't be a specific day. I think it'd be more travelling back to the younger me and saying, be yourself and don't worry about what other people think about you.
I'd change my dad dying. I would do that. I was 11 years old when he died, and if I could, that's the first thing that I would do.
I wouldn't change anything, because even the difficult times help you to be where you are today. And I like where I am today.
So I haven't got a clue what clothes I put in that bag now.
You?
That's because I've took them all out. I put them all in again so many times. And I've left you a pile at home as well that might need ironing. Or suitable to bring in.
Did all the ironing the other day.
You did some school t-shirts.
Did about bloody 12.
Yeah.
And 3 dresses. With the birth of our third child coming, obviously I understand what being a dad is. But when I was younger, it was just me and my mum. I didn't know my dad.
Problem is, the longer this goes on, I don't want to do it.
You don't want to?
I haven't really got a choice, have I?
When I was 4, my mum met my stepdad. I can remember the day he walked in. He had this massive bar of chocolate. Still didn't like him because he was taking my mum out and he had a beard. And I don't like beards. What should I do then? Just reposition it?
I'm getting really quite sick of this now.
I was like, what's going on here? I don't know my dad, and you're not my dad, and you never will be.
The whole pregnancy's been different though. It's been easier. And you know what to say about easier pregnancies and terrible births.
I'll see.
Wow. That's ginormous.
I can just lie to her like that. I'm glad you do though, to be honest. I couldn't be doing one of these that rolled around the bed and scream everywhere. When I was around 15, I still hadn't accepted him. I'd squared up to him a couple of times, even though I had no chance. I went to live at my nana's, because at the time that was best. It was just better for everyone.
I've gone past it now. Yeah, kind of disappointed, I think.
Go with the flow.
You just can't really second guess it, so there's not really much point trying.
When me and Lisa had our first child, that's when I probably realised my stepdad done a good job.
They're contractions. Well, obviously the others are contractions, but these are like real contractions.
The real deal.
Can you buzz? I can't.
Yeah. Obviously I know exactly what being a dad entails and the responsibility that comes with it.
We're getting close. I'm not ready to push yet, love. I don't want to have it yet. But we are getting... I don't think I'm going to have a choice.
Do you know what, Ronnie? The night's gone so fast already.
Has it?
Yeah, do you not think?
No, it hasn't. Stop it.
It has.
Time is a great healer, and obviously our experiences from our past are what make us the people that we are today, and the experiences that we are dealing with today are going to make us the people we are going forward.
I love you.
Me too. I thought you were asleep.
No, I'm not asleep.
Before I met Lisa, I was just a normal kind of guy that maybe go to the pub with his mates, watch the footy. Then when I got with Lisa, we had our first child together, and you know, you reevaluate.
Oh, don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
I think Steve rebelled a bit with his mum and his stepdad, and he couldn't quite grasp the family structure and how things worked.
Can I have some gas in there?
Yes. Here you go, love. Do you want it this side? Because your drink's that side. Is that a bit better?
Whereas now he sees that, you know, it's a really great family structure, and it's good to have a mum and a dad and children, and that, you know, things run smoothly and you all have to help each other out.
Now, I understand what I did growing up wasn't the best. I understand what being a dad is, and I'll be the best dad that I can. I always will be.
Oh, dear me. I still don't feel ready.
You're ready.
My children now, they call him Grandad, because he is the Grandad.
Chin on your chest when you get the pain, and a big massive push down into your bum, yeah?
Yeah.
We can do this.
To be honest, I think I'm just holding back, and I don't know why.
Don't hold back, love. So hands behind your thighs, yeah? Chin on your chest. That's it. Big push down into your bum. See, the head's just there. That's it. Keep that going. Oh, well done, well done. Right, if you can.
Is it just not there?
She's not making it easy for you, this one, is she? She's going to be a girl who's always going to be late.
Sometimes things don't always go to plan or always go the way you want them to. But
once my baby's placed in my arms, it doesn't matter if it's taken ages for it to get there, or if I've had any doubts throughout labour.
Okay. That's enough. Hit her with this one. Right, come on. Really big push down into that
Good
bum.
girl.
Keep it going.
Nothing in the world will matter apart from me and Steve and the baby and my children.
Keep that going.
Amazing.
Keep it going. Keep it going. You're so close. Right, snatch another breath if you can, love, and push down.
That's it, amazing.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Just keep breathing like that.
That is
That's
excellent.
perfect. Breathe.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That is fantastic. Well done.
She's not waving now, is she? Poor Victorine.
Hey, darling.
Little scratch.
Happy birthday.
There you go. Oh, look at her. She's gorgeous. She's got a lot of hair. Been more of it, hasn't she? Are you cutting the cords? Okay. Fab.
There we go.
Turn that off. Well done.
Wasn't too bad in the end, was it?
Congratulations.
Thank you. You are gorgeous.
I always knew that Steve would be a great dad. He's a great big softy with his girls. He loves his girls to bits and he'd do anything for them.
Well, your sister's going to have a nice surprise when you wake up.
Oh, they're going to be so made up with her, aren't they?
Yeah.
I love Lisa. What she's brought to me with my family, it's amazing. I can't thank her enough.
Oh, do the good sleep now, so you're going to. Yeah.
She knows I love her. I know she loves me. See, it's my world now, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
You okay, my love?
Oh, God.
What's wrong?
Please don't.
What's up?
Oh, I can't believe you put all that ice in my flannel.
Your flannel too cold?
Please don't. Oh. No, it was too wet. I couldn't get it out the bag for ages.
Sorry. I thought I'd be here to do that for you.
Yeah, but you weren't.
Would you like to hold my hand?
I just need you to be really quiet when I have one and not distract me by rustling bags or turning taps on.
Because my mum died when I was so young, I try and appreciate just the little things. It's when my daughter comes onto the sofa and just hugs me. I remember doing that, and I just truly value those kinds of moments. Oof. I had a brilliant childhood. I did not want for anything. My mum spoilt us rotten. We went to the theatre a lot. We always sat in the circle and watched it from there, and I'd always get like ice cream at the interval. It was wonderful.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't really take it, babe. I don't think I'm going to cope.
I think those theatre trips with my mum kind of influenced me to go on and study theatre, and because of that, I met Stephen.
Hello. You okay?
I'm getting gas in there, please.
You can. There we go. Okay, big deep breath in, keep the bag leaf in your mouth and breathe out.
Now I'm as happy as I've ever been in my life.
We're fast and furious now, aren't they? See, come here.
Okay.
Ooh. Have a little loop. Oh, yeah. Heads out. Let me get your gloves on, my love. Good girl. Yeah, she's not all out yet, just her head's out.
Her head's out. She's got dark black hair.
No way, one with hair.
Yes, we have a baby with hair.
So with your next pain, let me know. Hello, gorgeous.
She's all slimy. She's got eyes.
You ready then? Yeah. Go on then. There you go. Hello, baby.
There's a baby.
39. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, gosh. She looks just like her brother.
She does. Oh, she's perfect.
She certainly is.
Seeing Hayley hold the baby for the first time gives me an immense feeling of pride and happiness.
It's baby Sydney, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know, I'm disturbing you, aren't I?
I think my mum would be so happy about me having children. I think she would love to be a grandma.
Shall I take this flannel off your head? Oh, she sounds good.
It's okay.
I can remember a conversation that she had with someone about her wanting a third child, but she couldn't because the treatment stopped that from happening. So in a way, I've kind of fulfilled something that she wanted to do.
Next time...
Keep breathing, Heidi.
I never imagined I'd become a grandmother at the age of 34.
Why is the pain not going?
Having kids wasn't something that I saw myself doing. Don't worry, don't worry.
I didn't know what to say and I didn't know what to do.
Get all upset here.
I don't ever want to be separated from my daughter ever again. I'm going to be here till the day I die.
Just how difficult is it to be a young bloke with a new baby? Watch our brand new online series, The Dads, at channel4.com/oneborn.
School holidays, love them or hate them. We're back to school earlier than some here on 4 with our brand new series, Educating Cardiff, next Tuesday at 9. Next tonight, Sandra's hoping for answers in the penultimate episode of Witnesses.
Every minute of every day.
No turning back now, bro.
The Liverpool Women's Hospital is open for business.
Who's that? I'll go. Grab a delivery pack. Go, go, go.
This is the biggest maternity unit in Europe,
I'm trying to figure out which one's in labour.
where everyone is waiting
Don't put it on your head. I knew you were going to put it on your head.
for the final push.
Changing my mind now, you know, about having this baby.
Isn't it funny how you give names to things? I've heard it called the flower, the Mary.
I used to call Mary Puppy.
Puppy?
Yeah.
Please, you're not saying the right thing right now, you knob.
Days here are measured in moments that last a lifetime.
A little bit more, a little bit more.
Come on, keep going.
I can't! Stop pushing me head! Keep it going, keep it going.
Where new lives begin
Here she is, babe. Look, Laura, look. Oh, my God.
and others change forever.
Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's class, isn't she? Yeah. I was hoping that I saw you and started crying.
Sometimes you'll be on a train or a bus. You often look at other people and think, if only you knew what I'd saw today.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I like her. True Scouser.
Hello.
Yeah, you?
My dad taught me great timekeeping. Even as kids, we would never leave for school. And I think that's just something maybe that's just stayed with me. I mean, I've been called a control freak before, but I just like to have good organisation in my life.
Delivery sweet. Oh, Robbie, could you prescribe a Prostaset, please? 2 milligram one. Oh, I'm going to examine her now. Are you going to do that now? Oh, thanks, Robbie. Bye.
It can be a little bit challenging for me as a midwife because labour is about as unpredictable as the weather. Nothing really runs on time.
A lady in MA, she doesn't feel contractions. And she literally just... She says she's come in with the first delivers in like 11 minutes and went to make sure I don't feel... She'll just get a little bit of pressure.
Quite often ladies will ask, how long do you think this labour's going to last? What time do you think the baby will be born? And I often say to them, I haven't got a crystal ball.
Has she been on the mountain?
Yeah, she's been monitored, baby's fine. But it doesn't matter if your labour's 10 minutes long or 10 hours. That time is so, so precious. Try and cherish it for what it is, because at one point it will only be a memory.
I thought they were leaving.
No, they're parking.
It's going to be a bit tight. If you want to get out first.
Yeah.
That red card's a bit close.
Yeah, shall I get the hospital bag out?
I'll get the hospital bag out.
Okay. I'll leave my stuff.
All right.
Go.
I think Stephen and I are pretty much travelling at different speeds, even the way we talk. I'm a lot faster paced, he's a lot slower. I absolutely hate it when Stephen's driving. He goes far too slow. And he always lets everyone out, which is fine in some circumstances, but if you're trying to get somewhere and he's stopping every 2 minutes to let cars out of roads.
All I've done all morning is wait for you.
What?
That's bloody ages.
Sorry.
We have a terrible time leaving the house because we set a time to leave. And I want to leave before that time. Whereas the time we've set to leave, he adds half an hour to it. And that's the time we actually leave.
Is delivery not the other way?
Look at the sign.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure delivery's down this way.
That's cool.
Do you know where you're going?
What's the delivery suite?
Just past those doors and on your right-hand side. Ah. Thank you.
Where we were stood. Just outside.
Nice sense of direction.
For that half an hour, I'm stressing, going, we're going to be late, we're going to be late. And he's like, oh no, we're on my schedule, we're fine. And I'm like...
Give in half an hour contingency time, so you don't have to rush to leave the house.
Hi, can I help you?
I am here with Hayley Beasley.
It makes me sound important, doesn't it? Where do we go now?
I don't know.
Reception's that way.
When we became a couple at university, I was specialising in stage management and Stephen specialised in lighting design. He's a big manly man. He had long hair in a ponytail, and to me he was just a young meatloaf.
Hi Hayley, I'm Lauren.
Hiya.
You okay? What's your name?
Stephen.
Stephen.
Hayley is the excitement and the enthusiasm and the childlike joy of everything.
We're just going back round to room 7, you probably passed it on your way through.
She's the creative aspect to my non-creative aspect.
How many weeks are you now?
33 plus 4 today.
Yeah.
So when did your waters go?
Friday the 28th. They were trying to get me to 34 weeks or as close as.
Did you get an induction booked?
Yeah,
Well,
13th.
13th.
Yeah, but the doctor did say if it needs to be brought
Oh yeah,
forward.
we can bring it forward. We just wanted to know what slot you've been booked
She
into.
booked in at 8 p.m. Saturday.
8 p.m. 13th. Okay, pop back in a minute.
Well, I think we'll probably end up going home today. Although it's today the 10th.
Today is the 10th.
I don't mind her being born on the 10th.
I quite like the 11th. The 10th to the 11th I can work with.
I've got a bit of a thing about numbers. I kind of like them to be in order.
Yeah, 10th and 11th, okay. Nursery sold on the 12th or 13th.
Stephen's birthday's on the 19th. We've got a gap on the 20th. Then mine and my son's are both on the 21st. And my older daughter's on the 22nd. So ideally, she'd be born on the 20th just to kind of complete the set.
It's just I'm thinking about my lottery numbers I have to change, and I don't want it to change a good number that I like to a rubbish number that I'm not so keen on, but I feel like I have to because I use the other kids' birthdays.
I'm fairly certain you can't dictate when the baby's born on how you feel your lottery numbers are going to work.
You still haven't had anything to eat, to my knowledge.
No.
That's not good. No, she hasn't, because she went from one delivery to another.
Yeah, but can't you even eat
And then...
Yeah, do you know what, Maureen? I'll bring me pineapple and I'll just go in and have a little bit of that.
So excited.
Hello, can I help you?
Hiya, Kate Williams.
Okay, look, do you want to come straight? We met through friends of ours. His mate used to go out with my mate. That's how we got to know each other. Thank you.
Kate texted me when she was having a difficult time with her ex-partner, and she wanted to shoulder. It was cry on.
Is it meals hot in here?
And she asked me out.
Give me head, feel hot on it.
No, you can tell.
Why?
You have rosy cheeks. I'm blushing.
No, my love. It's hot.
Hello. Is it Kate?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Karen. Hiya.
Hi, Ben.
How are you?
Nervous.
Why?
Nervous.
So it's your third baby, is it?
Yeah.
Do you have normal deliveries with the others?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Induction with any of
No.
them? No, is that
That's
why
why I'm
you're nervous?
nervous, yeah.
Right, okay.
It's baby number 3 for me, but it's our first baby together.
Right, can I just have a little feel?
Yep.
So what have you got a name for him?
Callum.
Oh, I've got a nephew, Callum. Okay, not too tight?
I know, right?
It's like a galloping horse.
I know. I was quite young when I had my first. I was only 16 when I got pregnant, 17 when I had her. And that was like a massive shock, really, because I was only so young. But wouldn't change it for the world.
I'll sit there.
Why?
Because when your waters go, you get wet.
No, you were going to be on the bed.
What if I push this button in this bed?
Don't be pushing no button.
See if you go flying. Get through the wall.
Just pop that onto your tongue for me and close your mouth.
I've always said since the day I've met him, I wish I'd been with Peter from the start because I would just have all these kids with him and we'd just been so happy together.
So how long have you been together then, if you've...
We've been together for about 7-8 years, haven't we? Been married a year, we've just had our first anniversary.
Oh. So is this your first together?
Together, yeah.
First one together.
One.
She's got 2 girls, I've got 2 boys.
And this is our first one together.
First one together.
Oh.
But you class all of them as your own anyway, don't you? So.
This is our last, because I've got 2 boys from my previous.
Right, okay. So how old are they?
10 and 6. 10 and 7.
Oh. 12 and 7.
Yeah, same age as Ellie, so 12 and 7. My short-term memory now is really, really bad. He's rapping now, isn't he? When I was age 22, then I had meningitis. Then I had meningococcal meningitis, more bacteria when I was in hospital. And then I had the encephalitis when on the brain. I was in intensive care for 6.5 months. I did technically die, but got back. I reckon in the next hour and a half, you'll be here. Or maybe less. I reckon you're about 7-8 centimetres now.
Are you a doctor now, are you?
That could be a profession. I had to learn to walk, I had to learn to go to the toilet. It's just like routine baby things. I didn't even know my name. Come on, out now. I had to be taught who I was. No. I've got no memories before that illness at all. My marriage broke down because I didn't know her. I didn't even know anyone of my family.
Thick and fast. Hurting underneath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter can't really remember anything from his 2 previous boys' births.
Did it feel a bit pushy then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how the next one goes.
There's a good chance I won't remember any parts of the birth.
I hope he does remember the birth of the baby.
Sometimes I do get frustrated with my illness, but you just gotta carry on with life.
Well done, Case.
There has been times when I've felt like really down and thought, you know, I feel like as if I'm on my own and stuff. But I know that Peter will be there to support me because he knows what to do when I get stressed out and worried about things.
Well done, Kate, doing far.
Without Kate, I'd be really, really lost. She's my carer, she's my soulmate, she's my best friend, and now she's my wife.
Go on, you're doing great. I'm just going to bring this bed up in the air, Peter. Okay?
Yeah, go on.
Well done.